Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So we are following on Ronnie's first driver fit.
Part one.
Yeah, part one of the driver fit, and we're coming to the conclusion of what is going to be your driver for the 2023 season and beyond, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not just one season. We found last time that the G430 with the lighter 17 gram weight, Autoflex, was taking us into a different performance bracket, more speed, the right launch, weight in the toe was really protecting Ronnie from turning it over too much.
And he got that 8-9 yards of carry that we were looking for.
Yes. So we're going to dive into that now. We've built it for you. Ping sleeve, mid-size grip, which we talked a little bit about being curious around the grip size.
Yes.
Influencing grip roll, and we've kind of built this to your exact spec. So we're going to go through and test it.
Yeah, and just so everyone understands, the Autoflex that Ronnie's hitting is slightly different than the one from the previous video.
Yes.
So you had mentioned, we just didn't have it in stock, it was an Autoflex 405?
We tried the 405 last time.
That's what we started with, but we've got 305, which should be more suitable for Ronnie.
Which is what we tried in a previous video.
Right.
So we will see what if that's the right one or if the 405 was actually better.
That's a hell of a way to start.
Good boy, Ronnie.
Well struck.
Okay, around 205-ish on the carry out to 230-ish.
Certainly not a bad way to start.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's good too, Ronnie. Probably a little higher strike, it sounded like.
Yeah, somewhat similar in the carry, maybe down in ball speed, but better launch conditions for you, Ronnie.
This is great. Ronnie, how's that 305 Autoflex feeling? Because initially your reaction was, well, this is kind of whippy, but I am seeing you strike it better, and like that's your best one in a while. 211 carry. I mean, it seems to be working quite well for you. Do you like it?
So when I waggle it, I'm going, whoa.
Yeah.
This is bizarre.
Right. It is.
But athletically, I'm able to time it out well. On the swing, it feels pretty good.
Okay.
It's a commonly used line with Autoflex is it feels soft to waggle, but stable to swing.
It does.
Good. I mean, you're hitting this really, really well.
Deserving of a wow, that one.
There's just nothing negative to say about it. I think you are finding this more consistent. I mean, we've just hit 4 balls in a row there. 214 carry. Well done, Ronnie.
You know what, Ronnie? That's one of those ones for you that almost gets you, and it never. That's not going to bite you on the golf course.
Not at all. It hung on great. So a very good strike.
So why didn't I go OB?
You have a lot of stability in the toe. So there's a centered strike. So you've hit that 2 millimeters in the toe. We have the 19 gram weight in the toe. The center of gravity is being shifted more towards the toe side. Even though you've hit that in the toe, it's actually acted marginally like a heel strike. So if we go to face to path, right? So you've got the face quite significantly closed to the target, but we were able to use the gear effect to offset the face closure relative to the path to make it a very manageable 23-yard offline hit. Matches the best carry we've seen from Ronnie.
Which is very interesting.
Really, on a pull.
And it wasn't the highest flying one,
Nope.
68 feet, but it was, as you said, matching the best carry. So I do believe with what you've done, this is the best version.
Look at that as well.
And that's a very stable spin.
Wow.
Yeah, good point. That's
really,
crazy
really
stable.
Good standard deviation on Ronnie's spin. I mean, for somebody who moves the strike around a little bit, Ronnie,
to see that.
Not to see the variance on low spinners that you sometimes see, that's phenomenal.
Yeah. So this, without a doubt, is the best version of the G430 that we've had for Ronnie. The one thing we kind of got curious about, because we filmed the TSR1 video before
just before this,
Ronnie got some really good results, which if you guys haven't seen the video, go back and look.
Yeah.
To the point where we kind of want to put it up against this for Ronnie's driver.
Definitely.
Previously with the 10 degree, it wasn't a contender. Now that we have the 12 degree head, I actually think it's worth seeing how this shakes out.
Agreed. That was hammered.
Sounded great. Okay.
Good, Ronnie.
Like it.
Good, good, good. Very straight. Actually sounded very centered. Yeah.
Different strike for Ronnie, yeah. So this is kind of what we saw in the TSR1 review, is that the launch is great, It's actually a bit higher than his own driver. It retains a different spin. Like this, the CG location's different, right? Like it's just a higher CG location and higher spin.
Yeah.
That is different. That's different.
Beautiful.
Very good
Beautiful.
swing.
Get the green run.
Hello.
131.
That's the fastest of the video so
Yeah.
far. Again, I really prefer to see this. High launch, great, but
Good
like
spin.
good spin. Not 1900, not 2000, not kind of barely hanging in the air. Like Ronnie, like you said, 213 carry is a big deal at your golf course. Height there, kind of keeping it close to 80, even though it may not have been the absolute perfect strike. A little high in the toe, but not bad at all.
Ronnie's 6-iron speed is about 78, 79 miles an hour, so
Okay.
we're right at our peak height.
So that's
target.
the goal.
Yep.
I like that one, to be honest. It's hanging on just fine. Ooh, hello. I mean, that's different. When he strikes at that height with
Yeah.
the ping, this goes down to 18, 17, 1600 spin, and the ball gets out of control.
We don't have a toe weight to play with in the TSR1, but we are way less rotary. Our closure rate is much, much lower.
I mean, look at those dispersion circles. It's quite amazing. You have a slight right bias with TSR1, which is good.
Really good. It's very interesting, Ronnie.
Sounded well hit.
Probably still just the ping, I would say. I mean, that was
Whoa.
sliding right back into that 134.
He gets a lot of pop out of that.
It's a lot, isn't it? You look like you if you see the draw, you're not bothered or you're not surprised. If you see go right, you're like, whoa, what just happened? This to me seems like we'll see a little bit more of that.
All these years I've been playing a little bit of right to left or straight.
Yeah.
I play my course navigating it from right to left.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an important thing to note.
I
So
know.
you're
Yeah.
used to seeing the draw.
If I was 30 and had years to adjust, no problem.
Point and shoot golf would be great to go for, yeah.
But just the way I view the course is just always a little bit right to left or
Yeah.
straight.
I think if we go back to where we started, I mean, people will now see that the ball speed is equivalent because of that last swing, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's a lower spin driver that gives you a right to left shot. It still carries the same, it still flies the same height, but you're more comfortable seeing the ball draw. The TSR1 did great. I mean, it's a really, I think, functional flight, which I think, I liked a lot of things about
Yeah.
it, but if you don't like it, you're the one that has to play it. So if you don't like seeing the ball just go straight or even fade at times, then maybe that's the deciding factor, is that, this is a reliable right to left shot, whereas this one is a little bit more of a straight push.
The other part of this is we're talking about two drivers that are very similar price point. $800 Canadian TSR1 and an $829 G430, but we have an Autoflex
In the G430.
in the G430.
And we have a stock shaft in the TSR1.
So what do we think? Again, in the fit, I have to be budget conscious on your behalf to say, Ronnie, we've got to be looking at this as, a win for the TSR1.
Ronnie is ultimately the one who gets to decide because he's the one that decides the budget.
Yep.
I think you made a good point that pound for pound, dollar
Pound
for
for
dollar,
pound.
this is done way better because it's literally less than half the price. I'd love to honestly have the comments just filled with what do you guys think?
What do you guys think?
I have a different set of criteria and value system, so
Yeah.
we'll sleep on it. But
It's a good way to think
You
about
sleep on it, and in the comments, I would love to see what everyone thinks.
Yeah.
Factor in the fact that Ronnie likes to see the reliable right to left draw. That is
Yeah.
a big, big deal. I know you might say, is it worth $1,100?
Yeah.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah, people will think, some people will say that's crazy.
Yeah.
Other people will go, you know what, I want to play better golf, and if Ronnie knows he can hit it right to left 9 out of 10 times with the ping,
And just pick it up and have his best
Yeah.
swing of the day.
I'll
Is that
take
worth it?
that as well.
Yeah.
I'm kind of not surprised it ends up in a dead heat at 212 carry, 230, whatever it was,
like
232 or
231
something
or
like that.
something,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Cool.
Really good stuff.
Yeah,
Really good
good
stuff.
session.
Yeah, good
Interesting.
session. Guys, yeah, let us know. Let us know what you think. You know, try to, you know, give us your thoughts maybe from your perspective, and, you know, Ronnie's got a decision to make. We will definitely let you know what Ronnie decides to do.
We will definitely let you know.
Yep, we will definitely do that. I think I know what he's going to do, but we will see. We'll see. All right, guys. It's been a lot of fun, Ronnie. Thank you.
Good job, Ronnie.
As always.
Thank you.
Yep, a lot of fun always
Fascinating
to
session.
work with you
Lovely.
and get a chance to optimize your numbers. I know what the game means to you, so, you know, doing this is a big part of your preparation for the year, which is great. Excellent. Okay, guys, stay tuned for more. We will see you again soon.